that Peter Touch and Bob Marley something a big something. Them something they are big money something there. You understand? So right there was showing me that it's easier to become a ninja man. But to become a Peter Touch, impossible man, impossible. So this is another stepping stone again. You have to make a decision. Am I gonna be a ninja man? Because this is the person who is helping me right now in this situation, and he's telling me, you don't know Tony, that can't happen. So anyway, we start to go into this sound system that he say got, and in the sound system every Wednesday night they would have like a ghetto show that they put out make up a sports stage. You put up 2 blackboard and you stand on it, and people all over the community come out. Just Wednesday evening and they come out, and if you sound good, if you don't sound good, boo, come off. You understand? They don't play in Jamaica. It's either you're good or you're bad. There's no middle ground. If you want to train, go home. Train, come back. You understand? So, first time I hold the mic and start to sing, people say, oh, what do you want the name? I didn't have a name. That was the next thing. So, I didn't really come from country with a name and say, well, okay, my name, Buju Bantan, my name. I didn't really plan all of that. All of this was coming together. It's like getting an exam and you're trying to work out. You might get it wrong the first time, but the second time you try to study harder. So, right there, when he say what's your name, man say, me have give you a name. Tomorrow me give you a name. Countryman. So I go on the stage, he just call me countryman. I'm from the country, this is Kingston, and he don't have no name. So, countryman, come up. So I just run on and start singing at the moment, the people. Yeah man, him sound good. They don't have it yet, but him sound good. Give him a chance. So they didn't really rave for me, but they didn't stop me. They said, he can come. So it's like they would say, I'm a diamond in the rough. So they don't ready to see me shining. Go back to the lab, you know. So I was there, it took me like another 3 months before I built back the confidence to go back out there. This time now, my brethren introduced me to a young upcoming DJ. Who is this DJ? Because you small and him bad and him around the place. Buju Bantan. You understand? So I say, yo, look at you, you're bad. This is the DJ now where I'm gonna really learn. Kingston, learn the game, learn the art form with this DJ, because coming now, Buju Bantan was there. He got like 7 other little young DJs. So this is a crew now. This is somewhere where you can find as a home. So going on the street with Buju Bantan, and that's where people started calling me Anthony Bantan, because everybody know me as Anthony in the community. But now they see me going with Buju. So when Buju started to make his name and become popular in Jamaica, everybody be like, oh, Buju Bantan is Buju's friend. So they'll say, Anthony Bantan. So right there I realized that's how the Anthony B come in. Because people say, oh, Anthony Bantan. So then making the name now, Buju getting bigger and bigger, I'm saying to myself, I can't be called Anthony Bantan. Because that's not a name that was given by me. It's just people like friend. Somebody associate you and say, okay, you're the friend of Pele, so Miss Pele or Mr. So I want something more than that. So, but a great revolution take place when I went to studio with Buju. Because when we went to studio for the first time, we get to go to what they call an audition in the professional studio now, where we get to go in front of professional producers, and this is the opportunity that can get you out there in the world. When we went to the studio, after doing all these additions, the producer say, where is the song? So I was wondering, Buju was wondering, there was another DJ called Pluggy Turbo. He was, so it's like all of us were saying we are great, but now the time for the professional time to take the test and to get the degree, they say, hey, none of you is good. So all 7 of us in the studio like, this guy don't like none of us or something. Man saying, oh, you have a lot of lyrics. You learn a lot of, you make a lot of rhymes and a lot of lyrics, but none of you make a song. So, this is something new now. Song. Growing in the music, you learn to DJ for the people. So, you go into the ghetto, you learn to DJ for the people. You don't realize that in the professional game, professional artists don't just sing for the people. They sing to pull the people. They don't just go with the crowd. Sometimes the crowd have to pay attention to a song, and then they get to love the song. That's what a song is. A song don't always just come, whoa, and I love it. Sometimes it resonates in your life. It's when you find, or you might be lonely at this moment and you've been listening to this song for a long time, you didn't like it, but now the lonely feeling take over your life, then this song suddenly become a part of your life. You understand? You're happy. There's a song that you might like that was happy, but you didn't pay it any attention until this mood inside of you becomes so happy now you want to play music that resonates to that mood. And that's where I learned now, okay, a song is just different from making lyrics. So I withdraw. So at that time when Buju making his name, I decided to go back into the lab, take myself away from the people. And that's where I make up my mind now that I'm gonna make the move that I always want to make and go after what I always want to go, become a Peter Touch. You understand? So I retreat from the business, went to Trelawny back for a year with my friends in the hills, planting some marijuana, chanting, reading the Bible, finding myself. You understand? When I come back to Kingston, 1994. I was in Trelawny from 92 to 94. Back to Kingston, 94. That's my first time in Kingston. When I come to leave Trelawny, I went to Kingston 1988. There was a dangerous storm in Jamaica called Gilbert that destroyed 3/4 of the island. So that's the time when I leave from Trelawny and went to Kingston. So when I went back to Trelawny, it was 92, and I come back 94. When Buju said me 94, he was saying, yeah, I look wild. Because we start grow dreadlocks now and all you do is sit like this. You understand? And so you're finding yourself sometimes make you look a little crazy to people. You understand? Because we used to you this way this week, next week you just change, but it wasn't a change that I'm now a bad man or I'm now a killer. No, it's nothing bad. It's something greater. So I'm happy about this. Come back to Kingston, come back around Buju, come back around everybody. I suddenly realized that what I discover is so magical that the influence in the music in Kingston is not drawing me anymore. I'm drawing the influence. So when I come back and I say fire power room, and everybody surrounding me suddenly gravitates to this energy. So it's like a rebirth of Rastafari movements within 1994 and 95. That's like a rebirth of the revolution that's used to happen in the 1970s with Peter Tosh and Bob Marley. So yes, we come and play that role. We can't be Peter Tosh, but we try to play a little of the role that he has played. So the reason I'm saying this is that we might not be our parents or be great like Einstein or be great like Bob Marley, but their life was for a purpose, and their life have a meaning and a significance that resonate in the heart of people today. So if we can live a life like Bob Marley did or like the great people did, then we contribute a lot. You understand? So that's the life that take me to where I am today. From the struggle of nothing. My mama was a domestic helper. She didn't believe one day she could even own her own home. You understand? But she didn't take that dream that we could own something ourselves. Even when she say, I don't know, I don't think I could buy a house, but you are gonna buy a house one day. She never tried to take our dreams, even though she was killing the earth. You understand? So Rastafari to me is not just something fashionable, but this is the way of life that I know that saved me from becoming destructive, because where we grow, when you have nothing, it's hard for somebody to look at you and say, think, or be conscious, or be progressive, be positive. A person who don't feel it may not know it, but in hungry, and when you're a hungry person, it creates, the second reaction is hunger. And if somebody don't give you something to eat or replace that hunger, the anger ain't gonna go away. So it's not like words. So when you find people in desperate situation who can overlook and overcome, and that's why reggae music to Jamaica is gospel. It's a way of life. This is the spiritual healing of the country. You understand? This is the way out of the slum for not just a singer, but also for mother, father, sister, brother, and child. You understand? Since the creation of reggae music, it has changed a lot of things economically in Jamaica. Is the economical depression in Jamaica, I would still say it comes from, it's not even the government anymore. I don't even put it at the government, it comes from education. Because we don't have that educated leaders. When your leaders is not educated, sometimes you can't even blame them, because we learn a person is a fool to what they don't know. I don't know nothing about a car engine, but I drive a car. So if it broke down, I'm gonna stop, be there on the roadside, like what next? So it's the same thing with our political leaders in Jamaica. To me, there are a lot of people in our politics become popular because of grassroots support. It's not because they are qualified or they are very educated or because they make great moves. So it's stifling the progress of Jamaica. In Jamaica, politics is like religion. And that's why we sing against politics so much. Because when you have something that is so detrimental but become like a religion, that means the professor could go to Jamaica, he got a great idea. He's from Jamaica, he loves Jamaica, he wants to do good for the people. But the first question they're gonna ask him, are you a PMP? Are you a laborite? No. Well, you got no chance here. So we need to break that mold, and that's why we sing against our political party. Because our politics is not like you might know in Europe, where you go out and express your democratical view. No. In Jamaica, this can cost your life. If you wear a red shirt in the wrong zone at the wrong time, you're a dead person. If you wear a green shirt in the wrong zone at the wrong time, it can cost your life. So when I say fire up and roam, these are the things we sing against. Sometimes people around the world might think, okay, these reggae artists is violent and they're trying to attack people. And no, we're trying to break free from a system in Jamaica. It might sound that way because it is in your country, but in your country you don't have that system. In your country no one is gonna run you down because you're in a red shirt, so you can move a little more relaxed, and Jamaican move a little more aggressive. You understand? Because we are from that terrain. We are from a terrain which is 99 degrees every day. It's hot. You understand? And when you're hungry and it's hot and there's no opportunity, you got to. So it's like, as I always say, the body language of Jamaican sometimes. It's my Jamaican friend, we might be down here talking and you might be up there in a building. You're gonna call the cop and say, oh, they're gonna fight. Because the way we articulate Jamaican artistic expression, you understand, you're gonna feel like when you look at two persons from Australia, they're just cool. So to you it's like, they can't be talking or they can't be having a reason. Yeah, but this is the way we talk. Hey, what's up, man? Because that's how, and that's why we say Jamaican is a star. Because Jamaican have so much artistic expression, even if they're not a performer. You understand? It's just the culture of the country. You understand? Every Jamaican walk with a bounce or something. Just to be in Jamaica is like, oh, you're boring, man. Something wrong with you? You understand? So people see you walking like, she's sick. You alright? You okay? You understand? So that's because you have to be lively. If your mama see you wake up in the morning and even your parents, you want to see the doctor? Something wrong with you? Even if you're okay. Because to be laid back and cool is boring. You understand? That's how Jamaican. So I got to realize, and the reason why I say this because a lot of times you travel the world and people ask you a question like, is Jamaican violent to people or Jamaican don't like people or it's just like we're saying, who don't know about, you know about a sound clash? You know what is a sound clash in Jamaican culture? Who know what is a sound clash? Alright, sound clash is where two DJs, like what you call a DJ, own a sound system, they come together. One gotta come out as the winner. One gotta come out as the champion. So he's gonna do anything, say anything to humiliate his opponent. Sometimes that causes a problem now in the street of Europe, in the street of the world, because people don't even understand the expression of two sound systems going against each other. So they would say, oh, the music is violent, you're saying killing people. No, he got a sound system, I got a sound system. Kill in the dancehall culture don't literally mean you're gonna go and kill the professor now. No, it means, it's like you say defeat. It's a disapproval at this moment. So two persons trying to win the favor of the crowd for the moment. So they're trying to play and say the things that is most effective to help them win this crowd. And so they use expression and they use words and sometimes it come across to people violently. There's an expression in Jamaica where a man say to his friend, oh, I'm gonna kill that girl. You understand? That expression is just like, I'm gonna take that girl home and make love to that girl. That's what it means. But in the street you say, I'm gonna kill that girl. You as an Austrian, you're Jamaican, say I'm gonna kill that girl, you're gonna call the cop. Say you're gonna kill that girl. You understand? So the words, it's just, as we were saying, that a lot of the words is not in dictionaries or encyclopedia. A lot of it is what we call street culture. You understand? So we still waiting on those encyclopedia to be written. We're waiting on those words to one day, maybe 30 years from now, they're accepted in the curriculum of education to understand what they are. But it's not literally in the English terms, because we learn English in school. Every kid's in Jamaica, that's what you learn in school. But as I say again, if you come out on the street talking the way you learn in school, in Jamaica, you're a punk. So that's why you don't get English in the street of Jamaica. It's just the reality of it. You go to school, you learn to talk English, but when you're going out on the street, you have to start to re-talk your street. Yeah man, I go around, so I'm going to tech talk. You can't say, I went around there and I soon be back and...
We are man